So PS, who knows how much?
I'll say this. I'll say this. If a system can run the best looking games at the end of one console generation and run it no sweat and run it better, you know that there's a lot of room to grow. Because games at the end of a life cycle always look a lot better than games at the beginning of a life cycle.
That's true.
So I mean, look at the launch title Xbox 360 games. Those games look like crap.
Well, Beyond or what? I forgot the game. Beyond. Never mind. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I can name a couple like Madden 06.
Oh.
Yeah. Doesn't look very good. You talk about Gun. Gun on the Xbox 360 looks just like Gun on the Xbox and PS2.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, you look at Cameo, Spirits of Elements. You know, games like that. Those games don't look great. I mean, they look. Of course, they look better. They look. They make that jump, the HD, but they don't look. They don't look that much better than the last generations, like the Xbox One's last generation's games. So they don't look that much better. They don't look that much better than like God of War 2 or anything like that. So I mean, it's definitely a interesting debate with that. So moving on to Microsoft, how do you feel Microsoft's system? What do you feel the power? I know that there was some some rumors that six times more powerful.
Times?
I definitely think personally, they're going to go lower than Sony.
Okay.
I think so. Well, what do you feel then?
I actually think that'd be a good estimate. 6 times more powerful. That sounds about right. And again, it's gonna be more about the fine details. But I think again, just like Xbox 360 and PS3, I can't tell the difference personally. Very little difference.
Have you seen like games like God of War that kind of push the PS3?
See, they're exclusive. Their exclusive titles do a really good job. But when we're talking about third party that makes it for everyone,
I'll even say this though. With the exclusive titles, as far as pushing the power between the two, Gears of War looks pretty good.
Gears of War looks really
I can't sit here and say God of War 3 looks a million times or looks so much better than Gears of War 3 because it doesn't. It looks better. It looks a little bit better. I don't even, to be honest, I have stupid eyes though. I can barely see the differences. I'm not a super tech guy, so I can't tell the differences between what Gears of War is pushing compared to God. I don't know.
Right. And then you look at games like Witcher 2 on the Xbox versus like a high-end PC, you're going to see some differences.
There's some big differences.
Huge differences.
Well, I mean, I even, like on my PC, I've seen Witcher on the Xbox and I've seen Witcher on my PC, and mine's not even a super high-end PC, and there's differences.
But you can tell. It's really very polished.
Yeah.
So, I'm thinking, the next gen could play Witcher 2 type games at 60 frames a second. I think that's definitely a possibility.
That's going to upset a lot of people. Because a lot of people I see on N4G, you don't know what types of people these are, but a lot of people are saying, it's going to blow this, they're going to blow the water out of you, it's going to be so much better, it's going to be so high-end. And I'm like, you guys really need to look at PCs. Yeah. And that's what you're going to get. You're going to get like a PC from like 2010 maybe? Like a top-of-the-line PC from 2009 or 2010 or something.
In the same Wii U article I read earlier about the rumor, they said the Wii U architect, the GPU was based on a Radeon 4800 series, which was a couple years ago.
Can you explain that to me? Because a lot of people are talking about what is the 4800 series? It's
48 was a couple years
2008, 2009, or was it?
I don't know. Some PC guys out there might know it, but maybe I want to say 2010. Don't quote me.
I think it's 2009. I think it's 2008, 2009.
But it's a really good card, and it can play a lot of games it can play every game at least 30 frames a second. But it's the ones out today are completely blow that one out of the water, But it's a good card. But I think, you can't compare it like that though.
No, because there's stuff that's optimized for the site. I mean, not for the site, for the console.
And Wii U only has one purpose and one purpose only, to play games. That's it. And a little web browsing or whatever. But
it has a whole separate gigabyte of RAM for the OS.
For games.
And then gigabyte just for games.
And it's geared to play games too, whereas a PC is geared to do a million things. So it's but with the architecture, it is based on an older graphics card. That's or it's as powerful.
So, I mean, are you trying to get at with the Xbox 7, the Xbox 720 for me, I think that they're definitely going to skimp out on the graphics just because I think they've seen the light with Kinect. They've seen you do not have to have. Dance Central could be an SD, man. That game would have sold just as much as it is being in HD. I mean, it looks nice and all, but by far, those graphics aren't anything special. You know what I'm saying? They're nothing special. So, I mean...
But it's fun.
It's fun, and they've seen the money. They've seen the type of revenue
yeah.
that Connect has brought in. They've seen the type of market that they can grab, and I think they're thinking, hey, third parties make all of our games for us.
Right.
You know, and,
and we'll take the money.
And we'll take the money. We'll take our cuts from that, and we're going to make Connect. And we're going to have Halo here. We're going to have a couple of things. We're going to have Gears of War there. Yeah. But for the most part, man, we're going to be Connect, and we're going to be a couple big shooters, and that's it. You know, like the days of Jade Empire and KOTOR and those games being exclusive, those games, those Mass Effect one, those days are long gone for Microsoft's first party. Like, developing
they're going to
hardcore.
So you think... So, I mean, they're going to have Halo and Gears.
Yeah, I think Lost Odyssey, Star Ocean, the stuff that they did even last generation, those days are gone, man. They're just going to be like, it wasn't worth the time, wasn't worth the investment.
I remember what you said a couple weeks ago. Give me one Star Ocean, I'll be happy.
Or give me one Lost Odyssey. Give me one Star Ocean and I'll be happy. I mean, which I think they'll make another Star Ocean. Hopefully it gets announced at TGS at some point. Yeah. They need to make another one. But, yeah, I think that's what Microsoft's going to do. It's going to be powerful, but like I said, in the grand scheme of things, they're all going to look... Yeah. They're all going to look somewhat like each other, you know, here and there. Wii U probably being on the lower end.
Right, but not as... I don't think it's going to be as bad as Xbox 360 and Wii.
No.
That's the thing.
That's the biggest thing, exactly.
I don't think so at all, because...
There's no way.
The architecture... That's one of the reasons I'm buying a Wii U, is because they took graphics really seriously this time.
Yeah.
I mean, gameplay is obviously most important, but you got to have graphics. And I think they're really competing this time.
You got to have HD.
And you gotta have HD.
You gotta have HD, because at this point, I don't have an old box TV anymore, man. Like, some games on the Wii just don't look good on my TV, and it's not even about graphics or like polygons, man. It's about looking blurry on my TV.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Yeah. So that comes to conclude the episode right here. I just basically want to tell you guys we do have new opinion articles on my site, so definitely check them out. I want to remind you guys to also like us on Facebook, just so you can get all of the updates. We got George X updating on Facebook. Check that out. We also have on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to us, just so you can get these vidcasts first. You always, and I'm actually going to start putting in some exclusive content for people who do subscribe. So definitely check that out too. And lastly, follow us on Twitter. We always are sending out tweets, linking articles, doing all that good stuff. We're going to start updating as far as how our daily routine goes. Going to start giving you guys a little bit more insight on what we do here at Playeressence. So check all of that stuff out on the site, and happy gaming, everybody. See you next time.